Good morning, gamers. Welcome back to another stream. We got some of our daily brain puzzles. And the end of Outer Wilds, whether or not we actually finish it or not, it will be done with today. I'm hoping we can get it done, but who knows? Who knows? Anyway, we got 3 puzzles. The mini crossword today, the poople, and the revealed. So let's jump right in. Thank you, Sister Wolf and Nina. Welcome. Happy Saturday, by the way. All right. Jake Gyllenhaal, coffee sweetener is like a creamer for sugar. Fibbers, liars. Musical group with 8 members. Octet. A high schooler usually. Teen. Oh wow. Easy. 18 seconds. Didn't even do any of the downwards. Just the across. You like puzzles as well, Nina? Nice. Nice. Yeah, we've been doing these as like a little segment before jumping into the meat and bones of our streams these days. June 13th, perfect. Usually when I do the reveals on my phone, for whatever reason, I like messed it up somehow, and it always gives me the previous day's one, and it's like, I already did this, right? So, not so on the computer, it looks like, but yeah. Science and tech. Blank is the blank of the blank blank that takes place within each blank of a blank blank. That provide blank the mitochondria. Powerhouse of the cell. Does mitochondria fit? No. Provide blank for blank processes. New. Organisms are blank in that they can. I think this word says unique, probably. I won't lie, the Encyclopedia Britannica does mess up from time to time, and they just straight up give you the answer right here. Right away. I keep forgetting that I have the... Maybe I should change that setting. Well, give me a second here. Yeah, we can capture the cursor. There we go. That way you guys can see kind of where I'm looking and pointing at more easily. It took you 44 seconds to do the Boston crossword today. That's still really good. Sub 1 minute. Helps that I have a keyboard in front of me. Usually on my phone, I can only type so fast. Usually I have a pretty good guess, but for these ones, it's the blank. This is a really short word. Blank, blank. I should have known. I should have. That was too generic. I kind of want to know what this is. The sum of the place within. Then we can reveal our individual letters here. We get 2 of those. And then we have 5 more reveals. Oh, what's it called when... Oh, there's a balance. There's a balance. Hemostasis? No. Well, hemostasis would be the balance in your blood, but I'm thinking of... I think it's along that line. It's science and tech. Easy, but you got confused today? Oh. Okay, well, we have 3 reveals left. Maybe one more hint. Within each, I think this is cell of a something, and that provide... Synthesizing genetic material. I think that's what that's saying. Organic material. Like a dictionary definition. It's the entry for the Encyclopedia Britannica, which it's kind of like Wikipedia, I guess. They actually have really large like sets of books that contain a lot of knowledge and stuff. So this is their entry for like this topic, and then it has like a generic like overarching group here. So not reproduction, it's the sum of chemical reactions that take place within each cell of a by synthesizing hemo still fits really well though. I would say hemoglobin, but can't put the G in front. New organic material. It's not digestion. Synthesis. I'm not sure I know. Just Rolf, you said it was really easy, so I'm probably getting confused myself. I think it ends in ON, but it won't tell me. If there's multiple words to the topic and you get one of those words correct, it'll actually give it to you. It'll say partially correct, which helps a lot. But it doesn't do that for like randomly guessed letters and stuff. Replication doesn't fit either. I mean, yeah, I still think it ends in ON, but I'm not sure. I think we chose the wrong reveals for these things. They're so generic. Because like yesterday's, I think, or the day before was arts and culture, and it was about Pokemon. And like I did one reveal, and it was like Nintendo, and then like all the other obviously redacted things. I was like, oh, Mario doesn't fit, Zelda doesn't fit, and I was like, oh, Pokemon. I might just have. Of course, yeah, metabolism. Dang it, I really should have known that too. The sum of chemical reactions, cell, yeah, we knew that this was cell, living organism, energy, vital processes, living. Oof. Those are all kind of generic, and they don't... The most important part would be like the sum of chemical reactions provide energy for vital processes. And I messed it up. I messed up. Like I said, mitochondria out the gate, so I should have gone with that, but oh well. We killed the crossword, though. Let's do this last one. The poople. If you remember from... If you're here last time, you get a randomly generated word every day. And you have to get to the word poop. And you can only change one letter at a time. So like here we can do peel kind of thing. And then we can do peep. And then... Ooh. Yope. Boy, that's probably not actually good. We might have to go back. Yeah, I don't know how to go back. Can we just go back to peel? Okay. Peel is good. I think we need to change... to get rid of the double E. That's kind of rough. It seems easy, but it has to be an actual word for each step. Ella thing? No. Oh, but we could do... heal? Nope. Nope. Shouldn't have done. We're going further. We're getting further away. Peel. L. I was gonna go, oh, help. And then... I was gonna do heap, I think. Heap is apparently not a word. We do double E. Yeah, this one, well, I had a plan and then I jumped in without fully formulating it. Maybe we do... let's go back to heap, then we can do heat, and then we can do Pete. God. It's the double vowel in the middle is killing me. Oh, we can do... Would pelt actually help us? Bolt? Bolt? Beat. Boat. Boot. Boop. Boop. Wow. Eee, that was bad. Best solution is 5, and we over 3 times that. Average guesses. Oh, that's our average guesses? Wow, interesting that it's only 5.5 after 16 and we had a 5 the other time, so. Yeah, so if we went actual from real, I think heal, because we could have stopped. Well, we could have. Probably shouldn't have gone to hell. Anyway, yeah, that's that. So, not too bad. Not great, but not too bad. Let's get back into Outer Wilds then. We did manage to do it. Just. My brain wasn't firing on all cylinders, apparently. Alright. We really only have like a few things left to do, I feel like. I just don't understand how to get into the Ash Twin project, because I'm pretty sure the Ash Twin project is like the last step. But we have to get inside the core. Been playing Slime Rancher because of this game. Interesting. Not exactly the same dealio, I'd say. advanced warp core was approved for installation in the central chamber of Ash Twin. Planned to construct a technology capable of producing a 22-minute negative time interval. I do like Slime Rancher. Slime Rancher is pretty fun. Or to explore the... I guess I should have been doing that the whole time as well. That would have helped me find things a lot easier. Because you can mark things on the HUD. Feels similar in vibes. Yeah, I guess so. I wonder if I need to go from the White Hole station. Somehow transplant it to make me go to Ash Twin. I guess it says that the Lakewood Cave is over there, so... Actually, no, it is on Ember Twin, isn't it? Yeah, I do like the exploration aspect of this game, but it's also really frustrating right now, so... Because I feel like I'm really close, and either I'm just too stupid to figure out how to finish the game. I just don't see how that's possible. Ooh, bonk. Just a small amount of landing damage. Landing gear damage. Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it. All right. Lake Bed. I suppose I should have known that it was the Lake Bed cave. Oh yeah, this had this really annoying... They're like a quantum puzzle kind of thing here. Maybe not. Supposedly, there's more to discover here. We'll see, we'll see. Damn, gravity. I almost feel like I'm just going backwards, you know? Here we go. This is the quantum part. I guess I don't have to look away. I could probably, yeah, do that. what all there is to explore here, I'm not entirely sure. I think it wants us to ride on it again. But where to, I'm not sure. Because, like, if I get off here now, it disappears. When a conscious being is in contact with a quantum object, ceases to act as an observer. That's the one. Entangled with that quantum object, they move together. Okay, that must be the last little part. And I just assumed that if, hey, my rock friend is back. Ow. Whoa. What the? Fucking cactus, dude. Pretty sure the cactus teleported just to be a bitch to me. Maybe not. Maybe I walked into it. Huge cactus, though. Okay. Only way to tell if we're done here is to go back to the ship, really. Oh, wow. That's such a random... Go this way. This is towards the ship, so... That way we can get our oxygen and everything else back. Yeah, I kind of figured that being on the quantum object, like, helps you teleport around with it. There we go, yeah. I must stand in complete darkness. So, do I have to go to one of these other quantum things and be in complete darkness and stop observing it? I guess we could check out the interloper. There's like things to do. I just think it's all flavor at the moment, as opposed to helping me get somewhere, like helping me finish the game. Which is all well and good. I like learning, like I said, about the world and stuff, the universe that we have here. But I would also like to get a definitive ending, you know? Just out of curiosity, what is it? I think that's the white hole. From Brittle Hollow. Okay, because last time we were here, they're like, oh, we landed on... Whoa. That's always trippy to look at. I wonder how they programmed that. It's so cool. But they found a fissure on the sunward side of... the interloper here. So, I mean, like, we're facing the sun, right? This is facing the sun. I'm in the fissure. And they somehow got subsurface readings. I mean, like, the signal scope doesn't say anything here. Which is what I thought I would be reading. Like, you know, trying to find a way in or around. This doesn't seem like it's the sunward side. Sunward side would mean that it's facing the sun, right? I'm not going crazy. Like they've landed there and kept their spacecraft warm for a while, and then they're like, oh, note to self, don't land on the frozen side, like not in the sun. Looks kind of promising, maybe. Kind of feel like I've already been here. Guess not. Looking, well. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've already been here. It's good. We're gonna get flung off. We're gonna get, like, flung off into space or, something here. I think we've been on the interloper when the sun goes red giant into supernova, so we've died that way, and then we've also gotten just, like, flung out into space at some point. Kind of weird. This doesn't seem sunward side to me, right? Not screaming bright, sunny, or like a fissure, even. I don't know how they got into the subsurface of the interloper here. We just have some puzzles to figure out. Not even like some. I think we have one puzzle. We have a singular puzzle to try and figure out. Which is how to get inside the Ash Twin of the Hourglass Twin projects. Sun keeps... It's like blinking. Blinking in and out. Yeah, because we literally just need... Oops. It was not that hard of a hit. Whoa. Ooh. Okay, hold on. That's new. The ice... Oh, is it because we're that close to the sun? Please don't pass into the sun. I think we're gonna die. Woo! Oh, well, there goes our ship, so... This is my moment, though. That's how we figure it out. Okay, subsurface. No! No! Oh. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Okay, so now we know how to get to the center of the interloper. That's good. Our ship is really far away. We can try and fly for it, but I don't think we'll make it. Considering that we already have 50% fuel. Yeah, let's just meditate. I'm so glad we figured that out. We talked to Gabbro and figured out how to meditate and just be at peace with the fact that we're going to die. Okay. That's one thing figured out. Good. I don't know if that'll help us necessarily with some of the rest of our puzzling here. Okay. So I figured out how to do that. Let's look at the map. So we have to do it when the interloper's on a close approach to the sun. Otherwise, how do we do more these? Like, physically sealed off by an immensely thick protective shell, which is not just the sand. The sand, or like the ash. It's sand. An advanced warp core was approved for installation in the central chamber. Maybe it has something to do with... This looks like it's all complete, really. We had the... White hole station is connected to the black hole forge, maybe. But it doesn't say there's anything else to do here. The warp receivers were being constructed at different locations. A nomad named Poke successfully forged an advanced warp core for the Ash Twin project in the central chain. Okay, so okay. The White Hole Station was used as a model for these towers. Were built for... So I think either we have a tower on the Ash Twin or possibly the White Hole Station. Or maybe even the Black Hole Forge. I think maybe the White Hole Station. That might be our shindig. Are you getting closer to the sun or what? Like, what are you... Barely, not really. I think it's in a really slow loop by the White Hole. Which, I think the fastest way, best way to get to the White Hole would probably be to drive, like, straight through... Ooh, don't burn up and die. Best thing to do would be to... like, fall through the Brittle Hollow. Although the interloper is often over here by the White Hole. wish my ship wasn't, like, launched into space. Once we get close to the sun, but, you know, at least we don't actually, like, die. Now that we're past the white hole station, I think it just pauses a really long time over here for some reason. White hole maybe, like, pulls it in a little bit. You'd think it would alter the trajectory of the dark bramble and stuff then, though. Let's just kind of vibe. Watch our progress. Once we start getting closer to the sun, we'll drop down into the crevasse. The fissure. Like they were saying. Because we have to be close to the sun for it to supernova. Or to melt the ice on the interloper. Don't know why I didn't think. There's like a lot of obvious like time changes that I just never really put together. It's like, how do I get through this tower? Wow, it'd be really amazing if like that tower had some sort of like no gravity, because then it has these gravity walls to stick to. And I'm like, how do I do that? And Brittle Hollow just breaks apart, falls into the white hole. And then it's like, oh, problem solved. I'm a genius. Okay, here we go. Okay, we've never been down here. Thank God we don't have to worry about temperature, too. Could you imagine? A lot of it does seem to be based on very specific timing. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. There is significant hazard here, but it also... What the fuck? What? Ooh. I'm receiving much stronger energy readings now that we're beneath the crust. Whatever it is must lie somewhere below, closer to the comet's center. And I'm starting to think it's more dangerous than we realized. Larry, can you hear us? Yes, but your voices are faint. I fear we will lose communication entirely if you continue any deeper. Keep the shuttle warm for us, Clary. We'll return the moment we identify the source of the energy's readings. I understand, but be cautious, both of you. $10 says we find their bodies. Wait, what? Is there a hazard there? Okay, there is a hazard there. And I think it shot out of this side. Hazard down there. I'm guessing that we have to take one of these tunnels to the center, and we just have to use the scout to figure out which one. Okay, that one's safe. But to me, this ghost matter, I think I was about to say something about it, and then I saw the recording thing, so... To me, the ghost matter doesn't play a large role in this game. Because there's nothing beyond a lot of the ghost matter. It's just like an alternate route, and it's like, oh, well, I can just go this way. Okay. Also, all this up here. Kind of interesting. Am I supposed to come up this way? Who knows? The slides are fun, though. And also, my ship is really far away now. Okay, so there's this slide thing here. I don't know if this is the way out. It went through a hazard section there. Looks like it funnels all the way through it. So, oh, hello. Actually, yeah, that's a good point. Let's look at the photos here. It's still going, Jesus. Okay. How about the other way? I want to run out of time here. Yeesh. Okay, so this is the center, but we have to get there via other means, which is this way over here. So if you go to the right, and then to the left, then the right again, kind of seems like that's what's happening. Let's shoot it on this side and see what we can see. So it goes through there. Left side's clear. Keeps going left. Kind of looks clear. I don't know how much control we'll actually have. Oh. Jeez. But it does take us to the center, but okay, we can control our descent here a little bit. This is good. I thought we wouldn't be able to. Oh, shoot. Oh, God. Come on, come on, come on. Up here, up here, up here. Oh, hello. We got a Nomai here. And, oh, one of the other Nomais is down here, too. This looks like the path. Whee! Let's, slap that bad boy down. Just so that way we can get some light. What are you doing, Scout? Okay. Give me some fucking light. That was not at all helpful. So these are the two Nomai that never came back. I wonder if Clary knows. The spherical stone encasing here seems to be the source of the energy readings. No, rather, the source is with what's within the stone, some form of exotic matter. It's muting our energy readings. They should be at least 10 times what we're seeing. I don't think we want this matter interacting with us. As far as I can tell, direct contact with it would almost certainly be fatal. Never encountered anything like this casing. While protecting us from what's inside, worse still, this matter is disturbingly volatile. More than profoundly unstable, it's under tons of pressure. Look at the density scan. I've never seen anything this tightly compacted before. What is this? So this is like a ghost flower. If this stone were to rupture, the lethal matter within would be rapidly expand, completely blanketing the star system almost instantaneously. Oh. Return to the shuttle right now. The rest of our friends need to know they're in terrible danger. Leave your equipment and run. What are you doing, Pi? The more we know about this alien matter, the better our chances of survival. I will learn what I can here. Go. Warn the others. Maybe they can construct shelter somehow. Now, Poke. So touching this would be a hazard. But that doesn't seem to be the case because the scout doesn't care. I don't want to touch it. But then also part of me is like, don't do that, you know? There's also 2 holes. Oh, don't go that way. Copy that. I think... What about this thing? Don't go that way either. Okay, cool. So the tiny crack that we came in through is the only way in. Our ship is... gone. I don't think it exists anymore. I just noticed that. It was like 7 kilometers away, which is like half the galaxy, but... Yeah, I'm just kind of like, ooh, pretty flower crystal thing. Boink. Boink, boink, boink. See, the Nomai were concerned for no reason. Okay. If there's anything else to learn here, though. I wonder what happened to Pi, because... Or... Poke. Poke just barely got... Oh, he got hit by the ghost material and died instantly. That's what happened. That is really sad, actually. Right after Pi tried to sacrifice himself, and Clary probably never knew. Because Clary was losing their signal, before they even got this deep. Huh. Well, I think we're also toast because A, our ship is gone. Our oxygen's really low, our fuel's really low, so I think we might as well meditate to the next loop. I'm, like, fingers crossed. Please don't tell me that there's more to explore on the Interloper after that, though. Sister, yeah, you had me genuinely concerned there for a second. We're good. We're good. We found the subspace. We did it all. 2 missing members near a large ruptured stone. Looks like it exploded from the inside. Some sort of exotic matter. They determined the exotic matter was both lethal and under extreme pressure. Yep. Okay, so that's good. There's only so much I could do now. Oh god. Okay, so Black Hole Forge, the White Hole Station to get to the Ash Twin project. Those are the only things that I can really think of. Unless the 22-minute negative time interval thing. The only thing I could think of is that we messed around with some warp cores at the high energy lab. I don't think that's important. The Know My Minds, I really don't think have anything going for us. Which one? Because this one is the sun. These are the Hourglass Twins. This is Timber Hearth. This one's Giant's Deep, and this one's Brittle Hollow. So I always want to say that I feel like one of these towers should let us into the center of the Ash Twin project, but I don't know. Let's go to the White Hole Station. I think that's maybe our best bet. Can I ping that? Like, you know what? We can do 2 birds with 1 stone if we go to Brittle Hollow. Because we can look into the Black Hole Forge, potentially. And we can also... If the Black Hole Forge doesn't work out, the Black Hole is right there. And it might allow us to go to the White Hole Station. Pretty easy. What am I looking at here? Oh, this is one of the escape pods thing. Trying to find like an opening in Brittle Hollow here. The thing's falling apart already. What is... Power of quantum knowledge. See, so this is the thing that breaks out of the... over time. Over time it breaks out. I'm not observing, but because I'm not in total darkness, I'm not entangled with their stuff. Kind of sad. Okay. Try and find the gravity cannon. I think that's probably the best bet. There is the southern observatories right there. Is it? No, it's not. That's a teleporter. That's how you get in and out. Ooh, okay. Here we go. I think, is this the hang? Yeah, this is the... Hey, this is how we did it before. Well, not us specifically, but... Oh, we're rolling the wrong way. Need you to... Nope. Nope. Roll. Roll the right way, you fool. Here we go. Here we go. Yes. I think we're good. What the heck? Set me down. Ah! Okay. Aha! My genius is truly frightening. That's actually... Oh. Well... Apparently this is how people usually get into this area, which is kind of funny. Wait, what is this? Be cautious near the boarding area. Oh, the Black Hole Forge is in operation. So I need to call the Black Hole Forge down. Boarding area for the Black Hole Forge. Okay, this is a teleporter, which, you know, I think last time I got teleported out, and that really bummed me out. Exit to the surface. No, we do not want that. We want to go somewhere else. But I'm thinking maybe this Black Hole Forge thing could be what I was missing. Stan, why won't you? There we go. Okay. Somehow we have to get out of here. Before the Black Hole Forge, like, blows up. I want to get down in a controlled fashion. Relatively controlled. Nice. Ooh. Okay. Bueno. I think this floor is the black hole controls. Or not. Oh, yes. Yes, it is. Yes. Okay. So, I think... Okay, that did actually plug in all the way up there. Question now is, how do I get back up there? I think I fell through a thing over here, didn't I? Ow. Oh! Seems like we're progressing. I'd like to think so, but I'm not entirely sure myself. Lucas, Joe. Hello, nice to meet you. Happy Saturday. Hope you're doing well today. We are, I think, wrapping up some of our... Whoops. Oh, okay. Trees. Trees are good, I think. Maybe. We're trying to wrap up our Outer Wilds playthrough here, and I think maybe I've connected the final pieces here to be like, the really powerful warp core is in the Black Hole Forge. My problem is right now, I don't remember how I kept getting to the top of the tower. I think previously what I did was... I used the Black Hole Forge controls and then just jumped onto the thing there. Might be what I have to do again. Ow. That's fine. We want it to go down and pass, and then as it's trying to figure out what it's doing, we jump back on it. Oh god, no, the icicle's in the way. Okay, I just missed it. We can do that. We don't have a ton of fuel. That's fine. I don't know why I didn't even think about, like, trying to access it. I was just like, oh yeah, a Black Hole Forge. I don't even know if there is an actual door or anything. Come on, come on. No, don't get stuck. Okay, mission success! Success! No. Okay, not success. Hey, my ship is here, though. Okay, well, like I said, if we happened to do that, which we did, we are now at the Whitehall station. And we might be able to use this to line up with... What are you doing? Why did you... I literally just tapped the button. I know this is space, but I literally tapped the button to jump. And then I had immediately, like, use a ton of gas just to be like, oh, actually, that's not what I wanted. Okay, see, this is telling us it's going back to... This warp tower can return to Brick Hollow. That's fine, except I don't want to go to Pearl Hollow. I want to go to the inside of the Ash Twin. Now make it so. Although, actually, we should probably try and go back. I don't have any fuel, though. Wait, but my ship's right here. So maybe before we... Woo! Whoop, whoop. Might still be able to do it. Might still be able to do it before the sun supernovas this loop. Ship! To me! Nice. Back out. Okay. Yeah, I know I jinxed it. Let's see, we already rotated. Kind of rotating the wrong way. Kind of a moot point, maybe, because it's about halfway. Yeah, especially if it has to slow down its rotation and then go all the way back up. Oh, but this is going to take us to a different spot even still. Because this is going to, yeah, take us up here. This might be okay, because there's going to be huge holes in... Oh, jeez. Ow. Oh, wowzer. Is that the Hanging City? It is. I don't think we're going to be able to get past the gravity here. Oh. Easy. Black Hole Forge is still there. I think it's holding the warp core that they wanted inside, or the other half, maybe, of the advanced warp core. Oh, God. Come on. Come on, stay on something. Stay on something. Okay, yes, 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 yes. Okay. This is definitely not the intended strat. But it's my strat. Ow. Oh my god. Okay, so... Yeah. I don't know why I never thought to come in here. Okay. Or maybe I did. I don't know. I feel like I've kind of been here. Oh my god, is that the... No, see, I already know that they don't have to be exactly perfectly aligned. That's fine. Okay, see, this tower here, that's what I want to know. Where is that? Where the heck is that? Yeah, unintended way is the way. It's the best way to do things. I wonder if I can tell the black hole forge to, like, eat me into the black hole. It seems like it might change where it's going. Nope, that's not what I want. See, this is the inside of the Ash Twin. I don't care about that. I want to know where this freaking tower is to get inside the Ash Twin. Because it's right here. Is it the quantum tower? But it's rotating, so and this is a planet, so there should be an entirely separate, like, probe or something. Ugh, my brain hurts. I have been here before. Thought I hadn't. I don't know why. I should probably just yeet myself into the black hole. But I don't know where that tower is. I don't even remember anything remotely that looks like that. This one literally just sends you back to Brittle Hollow. That's it. Unless there's another one? No, because these are just chunks of Brittle Hollow floating around us, yeah? Yeah. Ow. Excuse you. You know, maybe there's something on the outside here that can change the rotation of it? Lucas, I'm assuming that you've played Outer Wilds, right? Because it's a pretty, like, story-heavy game that people don't want to spoil for themselves. I'm not seeing much of anything. I do see, like, the arrows of lights and stuff, but... Ah. Okay, so if it wasn't the Black Hole Forge, then... maybe it's the tower. But that's still beyond... Oh, my brain! You're playing mods of it? Oh, nice. I also have the DLC technically, but I'm probably gonna need to take a break. Before I do the DLC kind of thing. Archaeologist edition or whatever. I can't... See, I think the Ash Twin is taking me to the Quantum Moon. I think that's what's going on. Oh, man. Kind of curious what the mods got in store. It is just at the high energy lab. I don't like getting to the high energy lab though. In this white hole station, they make it sound like it goes to a lot of places, but it only goes back and forth to the Brittle Hollow, so I don't like that. The shrine must be on the North Pole. The mods are actually pretty peak. Nice. Do they add like new planets or new dangers or anything? Because I think that like just being the only life out here, the Nomai like came before us, obviously, right? But they're dead. They're like real dead. But it'd be kind of cool to see like different life forms, whether or not they're aggressive or something. Like, I don't necessarily need combat. It'd be kind of cool to run away from something, but new planets. Okay, nice. So I guess my plan right now is to go to the high energy lab, see if there's something I can do with the warp cores there. What's frustrating is that even if you that's not the way. What the frick? Not this way? Oh, it is. I just didn't jump down far enough. What's frustrating is that like even after you enter and like open the doors that are like broken on various Nomai structures, they don't just like remain open, which makes sense because it's a time loop or whatever. You go back in time, but you get your memories kind of thing. It's also just really annoying. Because then it would make it so much easier to get back to a couple of these places that have like a time kind of limit on them. Story expansion, voice acting, creating... Oh, you can create your own planet. Okay, cool. Multiplayer would be kind of neat. Huh. Yeah, I love it when a community rallies around like a game. Uses it to expand their like own headcanon a little bit. Is that the one that I need to go to? I think so. I think we have to wait now. We're too fast, too furious. We'll just wait for the sand to come up. Which is okay with me. All that flying around at the black hole was like... I think I probably need to go get a snack. Just a little bit of motion sickness. Oh. Yeah, see, like this gameplay here is not my favorite. I guess I could have been doing something else, but like at the point that I feel like I'm at, I feel like I've explored basically everything. I just need to connect those final steps to get to the end. There's like one last puzzle, and I have no idea where it is, and then we're done. So there's really not much else for me to do. So these waiting like aspects are like they're cool the first time. It's like, wow, I had no idea that I had to wait to a certain point in, like, you know, the sun's destruction, or like, you know, in this time loop. Now I do, and then it's like I get there and I just have to sit there and wait for it. Yeah. Okay. Could have been worse. Could have been better. There we go. Oh, oh. I need to get my O2 back up. There we go. See, this is just an example of, you take the one warp core, you slap it in, take another warp core, you slap it in. It's just a demonstration here that if you sucks in there, it gets popped out there, kind of thing. That one's very close though. We've had it before where it leaves the destination, or it arrives at the destination before it leaves. I don't know. There's a cool mod that recreates almost everything about our solar system. That is really cool, actually. Wait, what does this do? It's there by default, so I don't know if it needs to be there. Maybe I can just stand in this. Maybe that's something. Beam me up, Scotty. No? See, and then this just goes outside, which is nice. I mean, we can open this and then kind of like look at this, but I don't think it does anything. Oh, slap this out. I think I've already seen all this, but just double check. What haven't we done? Yeah, basically the Quantum Moon and the Ash Twin project. Okay, so let's move this over here this way. That might do a little something something. Ooh, okay, hold on. You think? No, I doubt it. Okay, so when we move it over here, that's when we get the energy to, like, create a greater interval of the scout arriving before it technically leaves. Try to figure out the Quantum Moon. We landed on it one time. Well, or we phased through it, turned into gas, dissipated on us. Because we were at Giant's Deep. And I think I was trying to go somewhere else, but it just, like, happened to be in front of me, so. Yeah, because I don't think there's anything else to go on. Radio tower we're not dealing with because that's the DLC, apparently. This is where they first created warp technology. Okay, that doesn't help me. No Hearthian has been able to land on it. And we have to land on the south side, right? Well, okay, so it looks like... Where the heck even is it? That's the Adel Rock right now. I guess that's it there. Is it still there, though? Nope. Where did it go? Maybe let's just go to Giant's Deep and then hope that it's there at some point. Oh, it's right there. Pretty sure this is the Quantum Moon. Why is it phasing through it? Whoa. Okay. I am observing the moon. think now that we're on it, it should be fine. The game gets really hard at the end. Yeah, I mean, that's my experience so far. So we should be on the South Pole, and the shrine needs to be on the North Pole side. Ugh. Okay, yep, it's telling us we're at Brittle Hollow now. Ooh, the Eye of the Universe. Which is its sixth and most secretive location. I guess I probably shouldn't fly around too much just in case. Kind of ominous. How does one get to the North Pole? Because I think this cloud of stuff is preventing me from... Well, that would be like the atmosphere of the moon. I mean, unless this is close enough. I don't think so. Oh, okay. Hey, was this here earlier? You have recalled the rule of quantum imaging. Recall the rule of the sixth location. Recall the rule of quantum imaging. Yes. I am currently quantumly entangled. Well, okay, so... Do I need to, like, go up? Because the quantum entanglement, the only time that it's really worked for us was when we were in the dark. So we might need to find another stone, I suppose. Shoot, what is the... Go back to the ship real quick. Must be on the moon's north pole. Okay, so that was the shrine. And we want to be quantumly entangled with it. Ah, aha, aha. Close the door to get complete darkness. I didn't realize most of the doors only have like one opening thing on them. Oops. Don't crush yourself. Oh. How do I... remember the 6th location rule? I mean... oh, maybe take a picture of it? We're at the 6th location. Is that gonna destroy my scout? Ugh. Okay, I guess we're not at the North Pole. So... that's part of it. We need to be at the North Pole. I thought this being the top there, it was helping me out. Oh. Burn that. Excuse me? Why am I in water now? What the heck? Oh, that's... Solanum's, this is the South Pole, right? There's Solanum. Probably. Does this mean I can just traipse my way over to the North Pole? So far, so good. There's a cyclone in the way. Okay, fair. Whoa. I want... there we go. Technically on Brittle Hollow. Fuck. The shrine disappeared. Come back. There it goes. Oh. We're almost out of time here, chat. Okay, so we have to figure out this puzzle still. On the Quantum Moon, we have to get to the 6th location. I wonder which one of the... I guess it would have to be the ash one, huh? Just out of curiosity, I wonder if we can see what's on the Timber Hearth version before we die. Ooh, okay. Of note, though, on the Timber Hearth planet side of things, There's nothing obstructing us from the North Pole on the quantum moon on the Timber Earth planet. So that's good. That's good to know. Okay. There's just some of the puzzles, like, it's not even necessarily that hard. I've tried them and like I seemingly failed and then I've never tried them again. Like the quantum moon, like I said, I drove straight into the quantum moon. It disappeared on me. That's what I thought happened that time when I went to the quantum moon. Yeah, let's just double check. Explore the 6th location. The shrine on the quantum moon must be at the noon pole. Yep. Which is the red one, right? Hope we can find it again, I guess. Is that it right there? Sure is. What? What? Ah, crap. It was over by the Hourglass Twins. I forgot. I had lost where they were. Woo! Woo! Okay, nice. We are on the South Pole, pretty much. Oh, another Nomai. Or do you think this is the same one? He's just in a different spot every time he dies. Oh, see, he even dies in, like, different positions. That's kind of wild. Okay, find the shrine. Where did the shrine go? Oh, there it is. I think we need to go to... That scared the piss out. What happened? Was I in the doorway and I got crushed? What happened? Grr, I thought I was gonna get it that time. That's so annoying. Technically at Brittle's Hollow right now. Okay, where is it? Still on Brittle's Hollow, apparently. Oh, there it is. That's no moon, that's a space station. You ready with the scout launcher? Because I think that's how we have to land on it. I was like looking at it the whole time, that first time. I don't think that's good enough. It has to be matured. Oh, God. That was surprising. I didn't even break the, didn't break the ship at all. Wah! All right, Shrine. Where are we at? Oh, there it is. Okay. I guess don't get crushed? Question mark? Not entirely sure what happened last time. I guess it's possible I just, like, straight up died? Like, got teleported into the center of some other rock or something? Okay, because this would be on Ash Twin. I think we want to be on Timberhearth, like I said. Cool. Ah. Nailed it. Still here. Or not. Maybe we have to cycle around a couple places and just try and keep making our way north every time, as far as possible. I think that's a good bet. Okay, so let's try and go north from here. Solanum's shuttle is here. We just keep... There we go. Don't get crushed. That's all I want. I genuinely have no idea what happened. I think I got crushed by the door, but I didn't think I was standing that close to it. Let's have a looky out here. Yeah. Giant's Deep has a gigantic cyclone protecting the North Pole. Let's have a looky for Brittle Hollow just in case. Kinda looking like there's a wall, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, we're close. Whoa. This is the North Pole. Here we go. Okay, so now that we're at the North Pole, I believe we can go to this location. Okay. Ooh, look at the floor. The ground, I guess? It was all pinky before. Okay. We are now at the North Pole. Then we backtrack all the way back down to the South Pole? I mean, this sure looks more like the regular quantum shards that we're used to, that have shattered off of the quantum moon. I'm guessing... the eye of the universe is just... Ooh. We got some roiling in the clouds here. Oz, what the heck? You're alive? And my scout is still here? I think he sees me. Ooh, he follows me a little bit. Okay, I think they're friendly, right? But oh, he's gonna write. Oh god, a puzzle. Identify, explain, quantum B. Where do I put them? Right here? Let's just take them all out, I guess, and then... hopefully we have time for this. The heck? I don't think he's getting it. You identify. Maybe we do it in a different way. If we do identify you. I didn't think about this. I just assumed that he'd actually write. Why doesn't he write? Okay. Me. Damn, Eye of the Universe was up here, I think. Oh. When did that happen? Did I accidentally knock that over? No, my clan arrived in the star system before my birth, and we now call it home. Okay. I've never met one of your kind before. It's an honor to speak with you. I particularly admire your 4 eyes. With my gratitude for understanding mine. Yes. Okay. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. This is the quantum moon, where we are both standing. Despite also orbiting other celestial bodies, the quantum moon is the eye of the universe's moon. The quantum moon is the eye of the universe. Okay, so it's technically in orbit around the eye of the universe, but it's also like just blah 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 blah, like going all around. Okay. We are orbiting the eye of the universe now, although we cannot see it, only the quantum moon's reflection of it. The eye is older than the universe itself, and my clan believes it dwells in an extremely distant orbit around this star system. Okay. Well, let's remove the identify now, and let's put the explain down. Let's explain you. I'm on my first pilgrimage to the quantum moon. All know my clan might make this journey when they come of age. Though the eye cannot be reached from here, the quantum moon remains special to us. It carries us nearer to the eye than any other place we know. While the eye is obscured from our sight, we can see the quantum moon's reflection of the eye in the sky above us. Really kind of creepy, I'm not gonna lie. Explain me. Haha. We're not using any of our O2, which is kind of interesting. Unsure how you arrived here. However, perhaps you come from another star system, as my clan originally did. Potentially, yeah, potentially. Have you encountered a quantum shard? Yep. Shards look the same as the quantum moon surfaces now. Yep. We can reasonably infer the quantum moon's natural state is as we see it now. The eye is its primary location. Given the quantum moon is the eye's moon, it's likely that any characteristics of the moon exhibits are also exhibited by the eye. So the eye is also quantum in nature and is like just teleporting around randomly. Yep, that makes sense. This moon is probably quantum because its proximity to the eye to make it quantum. Surrounding area. Yeah, that's true. Okay. There is fundamental uncertainty throughout the universe. Normally, this uncertainty is only observable on a very small scale as one approaches the eye. However, that uncertainty grows enormously. The quantum moon probably exhibits macroscopic quantum behavior because of its proximity to the eye. Okay. Conscious observation forces a quantum object to collapse to a single possibility. What if a conscious observer somehow entered the eye itself? Well, that's all well and good, but, so what do I do now? Suppose you could reach the eye of the universe. Would you try to enter it? What do you imagine the effects of a conscious observer might be? Okay, I'm kind of glad that I tried different combinations outside of the like explain identify kind of thing. Changes its appearance depending on which location it's currently orbiting. For instance, the moon looks quite different when orbiting giants deep than it does when orbiting hourglass twins. Clearly changes its different forms. Be similarly malleable. We can hypothesize that the eye represents extreme changeability. Despite its malleable nature, the quantum moon becomes locked in one specific version of itself when it is consciously observed. So, was it changing, though? I think it matters in the eye of the observer, too, doesn't it? Because, like, Solanum to us is dead on all of the other versions of the quantum moon. But here on the eye, at the North Pole, well, technically we're on the South Pole now, he's still alive. I was never meant for quantum physics. Oh god, it hurts my brain. What would happen if a conscious observer were to enter the eye? Well, I don't know. You want me to try it? Because I could jetpack up there, probably. Maybe. Many in my clan have believed the eye called to us for a particular purpose. When I was a child, I used to believe the eye was malevolent. I've lured my clan to the star system only to have them vanish from them completely. I don't fear the eye anymore. In fact, it became my fondest hope to see the eye itself someday. I fear this may be beyond my reach. I have a hypothesis that I may not be entirely alive. Oof. Yeah. Buddy, I don't know how to tell you this, but, yeah, for sure. Okay, so I think that's all the permutations with the eye. We do not have much connection, you and I. Still, this encounter feels special. I hope you won't mind if I think of you as a friend. Doll, you trickster, you little goat man, you. Like many of my clan before me, I journeyed here to the quantum moon's reflection of the eye. This is the closest any of us have ever come to seeing the eye. Isn't that exactly what he said for this thing? No. Okay, so that might be all of the different orientations that we can do in general, I think, already. If I try and fly... Ooh. Thank you, Solanum. Very cool. I'm gonna just go try and fly into the eye. Whee! It's really creepy, dude. Like, even his death postures change because of the quantum nature of it. Okay, so we somehow made it back to the Timberhearth side of the quantum moon. Where the hell did the shrine go? There we go. I don't know how to get back to my ship. I don't know if I even have a ship. Unable to pinpoint location. Well, that's pretty fair. Part of me wants to go to the Hourglass Twins here. See if we can't use the Quantum Moon to get us into the Ash Twin project. Oh, freaky. Okay, no, the ground's always like that. I thought it only did that when we were at the right place. I was like, oh, maybe it knows that I already made it to the North Pole. Why does it not want to go back to the Ash Twin projects? I wonder if there's only a certain number of ways that it can be at each location. So then you have to venture further north to get to the next other, like, subset of locations. Dark Bramble is goated, though, for trying to get up to the top. Maybe. Do actually have to have the shrine spawn near me still. Oh, there it is. Yeah, see, it just really doesn't like the hourglass twins. And the eye above us didn't take us anywhere. Not sure how this helps me. I really thought that yeeting myself into the eye of the universe would kind of finish the game. I'm not gonna lie. Well, maybe Solonen will have new things. He'd be like, "Wow, I saw you like do that. You didn't go anywhere. How'd that work out for you?" He does not have new stones, though. Huh. I wonder, okay, one more thought that I'm having. So, I'm thinking, what happens if you take a picture of the eye and then we try and fly up through it? Huh? Right? Because we're observing it the whole time, not only as we go through it. So whoa. Yes, he does watch this actually as well. Okay. Oh. It keeps spitting us out. So if you don't have the scout observing the eyeball, then you just fly up and out to a different location of the quantum moon. But if you do, then it just keeps spitting you out here at the eye of the universe here. What it seems like to me. Very specific on this like side of the wall. That's my hypothesis. So as soon as we take down the scout. Huh. It consistently drops us back at, well, 2 for 2. It's a very small sample size. But it consistently spits us back out here on the Hearthian side. Which was really hard to get to before. So maybe there's something of worth here that we should look into. Obviously, Solanum is dead. Maybe we can take his shuttle out. That might have some value. I mean, the thing's about to explode anyway, so. Oh, wow, my ship still does exist. Okay, I wasn't sure. Wonder... I'm not consciously observing it, but it is getting further away, apparently. I thought it might teleport around because it was on the quantum moon. Should have that entanglement, right? Hop into the wormhole. Hours, my 30 kilometers away. Okay. Psych, you thought you were gonna have me explode, but no. Okay. This literally just leaves the Ash Twin project. I have no idea how to get to the center of its core. Like, I don't think I got all that many answers, if anything, from the quantum moon. Maybe quantum entanglement. There might be some part of the quantum moon on the Ash Twin, and it's just like buried in under all that sand. But then once it's uncovered, we can use quantum entanglement to like teleport to the middle. Oh, Solanum, she might not be alive. Oh, I should have... I think I'm big dumb, chat. I think I'm just really big dumb. I probably should have shot the scout through the eye. Let's see if we can't do that again real quick. There it is. Over by the dark bramble. Hey, nobody said anything while I was trying to, like, figure it out, so I'm also holding all of you responsible. Been like, wow. I mean, I did the next best thing, which was have the scout observe the eye. Wowzers. Landing camera, landing gear. Okay, that's not too good. Who needs landing gear? I know, you big dumb. Yeah, no, I got that. But again, y'all still didn't go, hey, Sleepy, you should probably try and, like, send the scout through there. That'd be really awesome. That's probably a really good idea. I mean, we're already this high up. I think we just need to get to Timber Earth. Is that alright? No, no. Not really, no. If anything, that's my impression of me. That's just my chat voice. All right, here we go. I always turn the wrong way. Coming out of the shrine. Extra hat? We're not even, like, difficult gaming, but I can do that, yeah. What hat do you want, Sister Wolf? Pink hat? Alright. Pink for brains. Got it. You got it. I wish I could throw things a little bit so I could throw it at him. Be funny. Alright. Here we are. Emergency Scout Recall activated. Huh. Well, that's a little different. Yeah, it always spits us back out on the Timber Hearth. Can I just fly out of the whee? Damn. What a tragedy. I don't remember the guy's name there that's like by the Dark Bramble Seed on Timber Hearth, but it'd be really funny if he just saw us like, oh, hey, that's the new pilot. Bam! Like, oh, shit, that's the new pilot. And then he's like, well, they're dead. Okay, literally the only thing that's left is the Ash Twin Project. Maybe I should talk to somebody about it. I'll go grab the spacesuit. I'll talk to Hornfells and stuff about, hey, I made it to the Quantum Moon and I found Feldspar and among other things. Like, kind of thought that they'd have more to talk about. Maybe I should go find the other travelers and talk to them. Probably mostly Gabbro, maybe Chert, because Chert's actually on the planet that we need to finish exploring. Gabbro because he knows that we're in a time loop, so he might actually care. Let's go talk to Slate real quick before we leave, and then zip out of here. Dum 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 ba dum ba dum ba dum. Yeah, I think we did pretty good. Normally, in these like story-rich games, I gloss over a lot of stuff, or like I just run past it or anything. But I think we very thoroughly explored and experienced this game. So now I just kind of want to close it out, you know? Let's also go talk to Esker, I guess, real quick on the Adel Rock. We can find it. There it is. Crushed it. All right. He doesn't have anything else to say. So let's go talk to Gabbro probably first, and then Chert. If we do it in that order, we might be able to do something at the... Ash Twin by the time we get over there. Coming on a little hot, maybe. Whee! Okay, there we go. Gabbro, my boy, where are you? His ship is right there. Camp is right here. We're Gucci gamers. Never before has the galaxy seen a pilot as good as this. Oh, wait. Hold on. Found your ship. I found what happened to the Fender Quanticola. Okay, none of that is new. Wow, we're really bad at like sharing the secrets of the universe with our own species, or like fellow Earthians. Because like, I don't know, personally, I'd be like, wow, I have all this, like, the ship log. I should be live sending this back to... Oh, hey, it's going to launch us into space for us. Thank you. Yeah, I'd be like, wow, I should probably, like, let someone know in case something happens to me, you know? But not us. Not us. And also, we just, like, we're not excited to tell anybody. Especially people, the only other person that we know of in the solar system, we're not excited to tell him everything about our adventures and be like, hey, the quantum moon, it's real, it's kind of sick. Nothing like that. The sun tower's probably already done for. But this one is. I don't know. It's kind of close, maybe. All right, this here. These are the ash and ember towers here. Perhaps if we just stay here long enough, we can get some information about how to get to each planet from these towers. Or, like, to the center of at least Ash Twin. I think it's because it's going to go lower here. I think because we're lowering here. And there are, like, a couple spirals around the tower, I think, to help you get up. I think we need to be on this side, kind of thing. Maybe. I don't know. I'm just spitballing. I'd love to know, for sure. Apparently, I just can't drop this roll anywhere. Lucas, if you're still here... The Ash Twin Project at the High Energy Lab. What do you want to know? I want to know how to get to the center of the Ash Twin. The Ash Twin here. Like, you have to teleport in because there's no physical doors. It's got a very thick shell, not including all the sand that's on it. And I just have no idea the teleporter here, but I don't know what this is lining up with. We could just stand here, I guess, for a while. This might just send us back to the wormhole station, though. Maybe vice versa. Whoa. Where am I? Okay, we're on Ember. Come back. I want to go back. That is not the one I want to go on to. I want to go on this one then. This one might also just send us right back to Ember Twin, but the one with the cactus at the door. Okay, this one, like that. So I was just I've just never technically stood on this at the right time, because it's whenever the ash lines up, which it just did, which it went past, and we happen to be standing on the one that goes to Ember Twin. I'm just gonna step out here real quick, see which one of these I need to be standing in, like visually from the outside. Okay, it is the broken one. I kind of thought so. Do a little dance, a little jig. So perhaps it wasn't as difficult as I was making it out to be. I just, through random happenstance and timing mismatches, perhaps false memories, like I thought I had already tried this and it didn't do anything. Sounds like the ash is just about to come over here, so just about, because we're almost lined up with the ember as well. Oh shoot, oh shoot, that's what they were saying. No, go back. Ah, go back, come on, come on. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go back to my ship real quick since we have time. Did you not read the part about getting sucked? I did, but I thought that there was glass there. I forgot. I was like, yeah, getting sucked out, that's for amateurs. At me the amateur. Yeah, it is. Okay. I expect nothing less, chat. Yeah, okay. And then, so they're talking about the little alcove is that thing there. We'll just wait for it to come up again. Imagine now that we're, like, right at the end and, like, potentially new stuff here. We're watching it approach us, and then the sun supernovas. I would be extremely sad. Oh, it's getting closer. Let's get ready. I saw Ember Twin. Okay, don't get zucked. Kind of a weird thing because you have to wait for it to be completely overhead, so you're like almost in the eye of the storm, but you don't want to get sucked out. Go, go, go. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. We've seen this many times before. 12 minutes 59 received data from previous cycles. We've seen this many times before with like the Ash Twin probe, or like memory stone, projection stone. That's what it's called. Masks receiving data from probe tracking module. Giant's deep memory statue timber hearth magic. 9 minutes until end of cycle transfer. Oh no, there's only 9 minutes. This mask fell completely off, so that's useful. We need like a stone of sorts. Oh, okay. Today we finished the excavation of the Ash Twin. Here in this space we carved, we will craft our most ambitious project yet. Powerful enough to send information back in time. All subterranean plants we met while digging. Nice. That's very nice of them. Still hardly believe that the hypothesis was true. Just sent the warp core for the final tower to us from the Black Hole Forge. Now Ash Twin reconnected with Giant's Deep, where Cassava is working with Avens to craft the orbital probe cannon and Phlox is sculpting the memory statue. Hypothesis. It was not by accident the core of our warp tower was the last to be forged. Hypothesis. The core could have been forged faster if Cassava had interrupted my work less frequently to ask for updates. The important point is that we are all connected through Ash Twin now. No longer needed for mediating your disagreements. Nice. The way the music is really epic right now, it definitely seems like we're at the end here. Our friends on Giant's Deep tested the orbital probe cannon today. Mallow tells me the cannon is doing well and that Avens advocates for more launch power. But then if anyone can go to device into exploding, that too is likely Avens. Nice. Checking for safety's sake, maybe. Would it help to remind Avens that Mallow, his love, will be one of the Nomai aboard the cannon? Or is she part of the problem too? I think she was part of it, if I remember correctly. They're like, they warned us not to exceed the maximum power capacity. And they're like, so we're exceeding the maximum capacity. Of course we are. Whoa, whoa, whoa. The memory statues, they're truly remarkable. When the Ash Twin project succeeds, or in the event it fails, the memory statues will activate, allowing us to gather more data before we shut down the project. I and Adea have worked hard on the Sun Station, and at last it will be complete, or is complete. If everything goes as planned, this structure will prompt the Sun's explosion, will turn it, supply the power the Ash Twin project requires. But something's clearly powering the Ash Twin project right now, because we already have the memories going back in time X number of loops. I'm impressed by their mental fortitude. This was the project's most difficult task in more ways than one. Here's what will happen. First, the Sun Station will receive the order to fire at the Sun, prompting it to explode. Using the energy from the resulting supernova, the Ash Twin project will send the order for the orbital probe cannon to fire back in time by 22 minutes. Oh, so is each one of our cycles exactly 22 minutes? I guess I never really put that together till just now. We have like a 22-minute life cycle. It's kind of wild. Feels a little bit longer than that. I don't know. Send the probe data from this cannon launch back in time. In total, each cycle created by Ash Twin project will last precisely 22 minutes. We can end this cycle at will. Yeah, by meditating. These words are difficult to write. The Sun Station did not work. However, this is the closest we have ever been. The Ash Twin project is theoretically sound. We were only unable to power it. Perhaps there is another way. Suppose we redesign the Sun Station. Generate power of that magnitude. A supernova is still our only viable option. I believe we can figure out a way to supernova. This is easier expressed than accomplished. You can wait for it to explode on your own natural timeline. Okay, that's exactly what it does, actually, which is crazy. Still don't know why all of these stars are supernovaing around us when they should be healthy. Or supposedly our star is at the end of its life cycle, but you can't tell me that all the other stars around us that we can see supernova in the distance are also just naturally at the end of their life cycle. I feel like it's too many to be coincidental. Halt the aging process. We are halting our research into creating a supernova for the moment. Comet has newly arrived. Anxiously to explore it. The interloper, sure. Okay. Oh, hey, look, stones. Okay. Brittle Hollow, Timber Hearth, and Giant's Deep. none of which are projection stones here. Well, they are, but this is for the wall. Ready to be installed. Intrigued. Eyes beside herself with joy. Oh, it isn't. I think this is stuff that we've read before. They have multiples of these all around the place, so... Yep. This was one of the very first ones we found, actually. I always gotta check, just in case, though. Actually, I'm not sure that I did read all that one. Hold on. Go back. Pause. They're beautiful, comforting, though they will not pair until the project succeeds. I imagine the experience would be hard to endure. Equipment failure. They'll allow us to they'll make us aware of the situation and enable us to fix it. It would be possible for us to remain permanently unaware of the problem. What a profoundly horrific fate. Sorry, I saw that last part and I was like, what is that, you know? Also, that scared me. I forgot that I had another hat on and it fell off and it scared the piss out of me. Okay. And then we have this section here. Artificial gravity control. Yeah, I think that should remain on. At least for now. We're gonna have to turn it off to make it go this way, though, probably, huh? Maybe. Is there any point in me taking these stones back this way to put onto the projections here? This is the Mask Cave. I think that's different. Most of the other giant steep projection stones, I believe, have been sending us to the outside, not the statue cave, but where they were manufacturing parts for the orbital probe cannon. This is the Know My Mines on Timberhearth. Kind of interesting seeing these from like the other side. Oh, look, there's another memory statue. Oh, shoot. And then Brittle Hollow. This is the Gravity Forge. Or, sorry, the Black Hole Forge. Okay. Interesting. Only thing left to do is this stuff in here. I guess we dismantle the Ash Twin project? To finish the game? Question mark? You are about to access the core while the Ash Twin project is active. Removing the core will disable the Ash Twin project. Okay. That is exactly what I did. And then I guess we disable gravity to get it to the center more easily. What am I going to use this for? We've encountered one other warp core in the vessel, but it was already like super damaged and broken. But like, what do I do with it now? Like, all right, go back up. I didn't mean to look at you and do that. Can I turn artificial gravity back on? So, okay, cool. Artificial gravity back on. What now? By simply removing the warp core, I think that means the sun is going to supernova, killing us, but now there won't be a time loop. Is that what we want? Is that the aim? That's the aim of the game? Four minutes until end of cycle. Yee. I don't know. We can close back up the core here, I suppose. Huh, I guess it doesn't close back up, but that's freaky that you can just like kind of keep falling. So, do we take this back to Timberhearth? Oh shoot. Okay. My ship, no! Probably all damaged now. Oh, we might die before the 4 minutes are up because the sun's red gianting. I cannot drop this anywhere. Let's look at the... Active casing, there are 8 monoliths. There's a advanced warp core. Removing the core will disable the Ash Twin project. Well, that's what we did. I think that's it. I think that's all we have to do, because then I think the time loop will stop, right? So the only thing now left to do is escape the time loop and just enjoy the supernova. The music does seem a little different now that we have the warp core in hand. Because it's got a... And I don't think that was there before. Maybe I just didn't notice it. Returning to our solar system. But why? Ugh. Because normally it's just the dun 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 dun, like the synthy stuff. Here we go. I guess we'll know shortly. It is really pretty. Just probably shouldn't look at it. Got hella like tinted windows on the spaceship. Protect you from all that radiation, but also just like the visual glare. It'd probably burn out your retinas. Pause, let me just keep backing up. No. Wait. What? What happened? You are here. Oh no. Oh, fuck. Did I? Do you think I screwed it up? Hold on, is there more solar system out here? Maybe this is part of the DLC, like you can just be that far away. Or maybe it's just they never expected you to fly that far away, cuz like the autopilot's like, "Hey, circulating you back to to the solar system." And I just aborted it. I don't know if they expected people to abort or not. Something else is going on. Okay, visually, I think we escaped, but they still include like a dead zone. You are dead. Oh. Is that actually the ending? Because we've had this before. We died early. During the tutorial, before we even left. Before we even fully explored the starting area of Timberhearth, we died. Because we got shot like almost into space by a geyser and then fell back down and died. So I really don't know if that's an actual ending, if that's the ending that we want. Yeah. Obviously, I'm hearing the crickets and stuff. I'm kind of curious if I don't really want to skip this in case there's something that pops up, or looks like there's a few other endings. I wonder if we could have solved the sun station. Well, no, we shouldn't. That's still purposely supernovas the sun, which would kill us. Right? But I got the worst ending twice. Once by accident during the tutorial before they even introduce you to the time loop. Yeah, load previous save. That's not resume expedition. Normally it says resume expedition. Maybe if you teleport to the Ash or inside the Ash Twin project, take out the warp core, take it to the eye. Solanum might be able to do something with it. I doubt it, because she had like set symbols and stuff. Huh. Okay, but technically we did get an ending, a potential like canon ending beyond like being stupid and just dying. Well, I assume it always has something to do with the Ash Twin. You always have to take out the warp core, otherwise you just keep looping. So, but beyond that, I'm not sure. Huh. Okay. Well, I mean, we did it. We successfully done it. I think. So, I think you don't have to remove the warp core. Okay. Fair enough. Well, anyway. Thank you everybody so much for joining me today. We got a ending. I'm glad that we finally managed to do something. And we'll be doing something different tomorrow. Maybe going back to the Deathless Sekiro attempts. Good old Souls-like. Or we could also be doing... Pearson, I know, was curious about Mina the Hollower, and I am too. Another newest game from the people who did Shovel Knight. So... yeah, I think that's it. Like the stream if you liked it, dislike it if you disliked it, subscribe if you haven't already, and you're here. Really helps me out. I really appreciate it. But we'll be back again tomorrow, same time. Different game. Finally. Something less brainy. Anyway, have a great rest of your Saturday, everyone. Until next time.